How do you actually start consuming content in a productive way? It really comes down to this. The things that we consume shape the way we act. When we feed our minds with the right content, we naturally move in the right direction. But if we constantly consume the wrong things, we pick up the wrong habits. In short, we really are what we consume. You have probably heard this famous saying that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Well, in today's world, that circle isn't just made up of our friends. It's also the people we watch online. Think about it. Most of us spend hours on YouTube, TikTok or Instagram and consuming other people's thoughts and behaviors and values. So the modern version of that quote is, we become the average of the top 5 people we consume content from. I first came across this idea from a content creator named Hamza, and it clicked instantly. If your daily feed is filled with entrepreneurs, leaders or creators who are successful and disciplined, you are far more likely to absorb those traits and mirror them in your own life. But if your feed is nothing but gaming clips, mindless entertainment or negative people, you will find yourself slipping into those same unproductive patterns. What we consume has a massive impact on who we become, even if we don't notice it right away. Take a second and reflect. What kind of content are you watching every day? Is it helping you grow, or is it distracting you from the person that you want to become? Because if our daily actions are shaped by what we consume, and those daily actions shape our future self, then the content we choose is literally going to decide who we're going to become. That's powerful, and it's exactly why being intentional with what you watch, read and listen to matters so much. One of the reasons I started to make YouTube videos myself is because I want to flip the way people see online content. Instead of just mindless entertainment, I want to put out something that actually helps you to move closer to your goals. Too many videos out there are designed to only waste your time, and I want to change that. Now, when I say that we need to stop consuming, I don't mean to stop entirely. What I really mean is that we should stop consuming things that drag you backwards, unfollow content that lowers your standards, or encourage bad habits. Stop filling your feed with people who spend their time on their phone, eating junk food or play video games all day. Because whether you realize it or not, we copy those habits. Remember, we are the average of the 5 people or creators we consume the most. So how do you start consuming productively? The simplest way is to choose role models who already have the results that you want. If you want to succeed in business, study entrepreneurs who have done it. And if you want to do better in school, follow people who excel academically. And if you want better mental health, listen to those who have built a happier and balanced life. Model your input after your goals. But let me add a warning here, because this doesn't mean that you should consume endlessly. Personally, I set limits. For example, I allow myself to watch a long-form educational video or listen to a podcast as long as it teaches me something useful. But I avoid TikTok, Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts altogether, because they have never once added real value to my life. All they have done is just to shrink my attention span. So from now on, make the decision to only consume content from people who are where you want to be. Trade entertainment for education. And remember, every piece of content you choose is shaping your future self. So choose wisely.